today is World Parkinson's Day. So the stats are
You've stolen my first line.
Oh.
I'm going to do it anyway.
So were you going to mention the stats, or are you happy for me to?
I've got the stats.
You've got the stats. Well, it's every day 37 people are told that they, for the first time, have a diagnosis.
That's okay.
Right. The stats are huge. It really blew me away exactly, how common this condition is. So, I think we all know that Donald is living with this condition, and he's so bravely come in today to share his experience with living with Parkinson's. So Donald, I don't want to steal your thunder anymore, but
why not?
I just want you to know that you are so incredibly brave, so incredibly courageous, and we're so proud of you. And I'm going to get teary. But, Donald comes in every single day to work with a smile on his face and gets on with it. And I think we could all take a lesson and a leaf out of Donald's book.
Absolutely.
So I won't take any more of your time.
No worries.
And we also have Tony here as well. Who's
I'm
going
a
to
Parkinson's nurse for the hospital, so or for the area, or should
Cool.
say Gosford, Wyong.
So any questions that we have on Parkinson's, Tony will
Don't ask
kindly
me, ask
answer. So I'll let you have your moment. I know Donald's a little bit nervous, but I just want to reassure you, Donald, we're all here to
The
support
shaking
you.
adds authenticity. Today, April 11, is World Parkinson's Day. This date was chosen because it is the birthday of Dr. James Parkinson, who in 1817 was the first physician to document features of Parkinson's disease in his publication, An Essay on the Shaking Palsy. Before then, it was known by the more prosaic name of paralysis agitans. The red tulips are the official symbol of Parkinson's, and they're bloody expensive. I'm making this speech to you unmedicated to give you an idea of what it's like. It's been 16 hours since I've had any medication, so I guess we could be off to a shaky start. PD, Parkinson's disease, is the second most common degenerative neurological disorder after Alzheimer's, and its cause is not yet specifically known, although it has been linked to exposure to environmental toxins such as herbicides, pesticides and heavy metals. 10 to 15% of the cases of it are inherited. My mother also had it. Contrary to popular belief, it is not an old person's disease and can strike as early as the third decade of life. Perhaps the most famous example is Michael J. Fox, who acquired it at age 29. According to Stats compiled by Parkinson's Australia, 1 in every 308 Australians live with it. 37 new cases are diagnosed every day. 18% of those are of working age. There are something like 20 motor and 20 non-motor symptoms for this disorder, but the primary ones are facial paralysis, which is a blank stare, a shuffling gait, loss of smell, soft or mumbling speech, drooling, bradykinesia, which is slowness of movement, and dyskinesia, or uncontrolled movement. Ironically, dyskinesia is often exacerbated by the medication. Sometimes in public you might see somebody waving their arms around like this. That's the manifestation of it. That's dyskinesia. Many Parkies prefer this to the alternative though, which is the feeling that you are turning to stone, which I get when medication wears off for me. If there is a benefit to this disorder, it's weight loss, because you have no sense of smell to trigger hunger. So if you want to shed a few kilos, become a Parkie.
And all the shaking too, mate.
Yeah. Use up energy.
Wonderful exercise.
These symptoms are brought on by the loss of dopamine producing cells in a part of the brain called the substantia nigra. And they don't usually manifest until 50 to 70% of it is damaged by this disease. I was diagnosed a day before my 55th birthday. I am now 58. I actually already had a fair idea that it was coming before this, but I was distracted by other events in my life at that time. Some of you here might remember that. The gold standard treatment for PD is an amino acid called levodopa, which your body can convert into the dopamine that is missing. The half-life of levodopa is roughly 90 minutes, so it's combined with other drugs to slow its breakdown. In the early stages of the disease, it can last from 4 to 6 hours. For myself, at this point in my life, it is 3.5 hours on a good day. I say a good day because you can have off days when the same dose does not work as well. Why, I don't know. As time goes by, levodopa becomes less effective because your body is less capable of storing dopamine. This is when you begin to go down the road of more exotic treatments such as deep brain stimulation, stem cell implants, and immunotherapy. That's the one I'm waiting on. As I'm a Parkie with no formal medical training, I brought along Tony here, who is this hospital's Parkinson's nurse and can answer all of your questions after the videos. Thank you all for your time.